How's it going, rednecks? Had quite a busy weekend. Ended up cutting down the rest of the tree that fell over. Hung out with one of the peons. We went to Kalamazoo Speedway for the Night of Destruction. Alright guys, we are here at Kalamazoo Speedway, and this is the red, white, and blue. I guess it's kind of like a Night of Destruction. They have, we're going to have bus races, they're going to have monster trucks. Some called the Scarecrow. I'm guessing that right there has something to do with it, so should be pretty fun. It's right up my alley of fun at least, so yeah, sit back and enjoy. Check out our suite. Shoot, we got our own bathroom. Oh yeah. Dang, dude. Now that was cool. The trailer races, both trailer races, the bus races, the car races, the spectator races, the monster trucks, the fireworks, man, we had a great booth, AC. I mean, that night was awesome, and I want to thank the Peon for inviting me to that. That was pretty cool of them, and unfortunately, if you know what this is off of, it's gone. I kept a few mementos from it, but we had to get rid of it because we have a new build, and some of the things we kept include the exhaust tips. So, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put duals on the 98. You want to go for a ride? Some sad news to announce. I'm selling the Honda. Obviously, from the last video, y'all seen we are building the Delta 98s into a winter beater to replace the Honda. It went up for sale, and it unfortunately didn't take long to sell. So, well, guys, I'm gonna admit I am gonna miss the heck out of this thing. 8 years I have owned it. That is a quarter of my life, pretty much. I have owned this car and everything on it, from the roof rack, moon visor, brush guard, 3.5 inch lift. This thing was purpose built for me, and I have to say, I look at all these other cars and on all these car forums, and everybody's always asking, which trim do you like more? And they'd always have 3 or 4 of them on there, and you know, that's cool and all, you know, get everybody else's opinions, but in the long run, build the car for you. Make it your own, make it unique, make it stand out, and make it something you're going to want to drive every day, because what's the point of driving everybody else's dream car? Well, there you go, guys. Just like that, we have the horns out. The Dixie horn is laying on the ground, and all it is it's a single pump with 5 hoses, each one going to a different horn. I had it wired right here. This was my power, so this is your battery power. Always make sure you have a fuse on anything that you are going to be wiring. Irregardless of what it is, always make sure you have a fuse, because without that, if this were to ground out, this wire turns into a heater pretty much, and will melt everything around it and potentially start something on fire. And this is a neat little trick, is you just take female connectors. I'll show you. This is an old style fuse, the bigger style, and you take the female connector like that, and they prong right in. Now, the reason you want this fuse as close as possible to your power source is if this, let's say this wire shorted out right here, and my fuse was after this right here would all be live power. Now, with my fuse being this close, I would pretty much have to somehow ground this piece of wire out right here, is the only potential fire hazard I have. So with it being fused that close, my potential for disaster is right there. So I think they'll look good on the back of the Delta 98. So let's get these things unbolted. And then all that's left to do is, as with any sale, make sure to look under your visors for stuff. Check your glove box out. I'm going to give him an extra, that's a main fuse, or a main relay. So he'll have an extra main relay. Those are actually clips that hold the back seats on. If you want to pull both them back seats off and have the whole back empty, usually check out your trays. I don't see anything in there. And then holders. I know I got some coins. Oh yeah, we're gonna be taking those out. Wouldn't want to leave that in there. And then got to pull some stuff out of the glove box. I got the registration and stuff for the car. And yeah, check the back of the vehicle. I'm going to give him a spare tire that I had laying around. And oh yeah, that plate's coming out. Let's yeah, we can't leave that behind. Delta 98 as well. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, this used to be on an S10 I had. I think I got this plate back when I was 16 or 17 years old, and as you can see, if you look real close, I actually hand painted the "Yes It's Fast" back on there because it was so sun faded you couldn't even read it. So that's how long I've owned this plate, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's going on the next winter beater. I think it's been on 4 winter beaters so far. It's been on a 2-door S10, a 4-door S10, a lifted Plymouth Acclaim, a lifted Honda, and hopefully soon a lifted Delta 98. Say bye. The new owner is taking her away. No, come back. Should I run after it? Well guys, there you have it. The Honda is sold, and hopefully the new owner takes good care of it. Definitely gonna miss that thing, but yeah, like, share, subscribe, and get back to work. By the way, Ratchet, I sold the Honda.